Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. His name is Mike Brenner. We're the odds couple, sportsbookreview.com. It's week 14 in the NFL. We're talking with Joe Duffy from offshoreinsiders.com, and we're going to discuss the Sunday night game, Dallas and the Giants. So Mike Brenner, maybe we'll have another head-to-head here. I don't know. I hope for Joe Duffy's sake we don't, because you've been killing on the head-to-heads. You've already got official this week saying that you like Dallas in this one. They're off of 11 straight wins, although their last 2 wins they didn't cover against the spread. You think that the Giants are in enough disarray. Dallas off of the extra rest, not a letdown spot for them. They're going to cover the 3, right?
There's no doubt. I think this is the week they get back on cashing the ATS train. The Giants, I had a good feel last week that they would implode, that Eli Manning would do what he does best, and by God, if it didn't happen. And that 6-game winning streak, I think, was a little flukish. It's not taken away from that team. This is a whole brand-new regime in there with Ben McAdoo. Dallas has got so much momentum, and I know right now it's hard to gauge that momentum. And here's the thing, though. They know they can't afford to slow down or take a week off. You can't take a week off this deep in the season in the NFL, and they're not going to do it. And I'm telling you, they watch that game tape, they're going to go in and they're going to beat up this team pretty bad. I really feel really good about this.
There you have it. Joe Duffy, Mike Brenner, not hesitant at all in his recommendation of taking Dallas -3. What's your take on this game, Joe?
Well, you actually are going to go head-to-head.
I love it, baby. Here we go, Dennis. Wake up.
I had a feeling.
Wake up, Dennis. Wake up. Yeah, we're going head-to-head for sure. As I've said so many times, the NFL is a regression to the mean sport. And talk about counterintuitive. Teams that are on 11-game or more winning streaks are only 12-31 against the spread. And really wake up for this one, Dennis. 3-17 on the road. So the Cowboys are in a situation where they're blistering hot, and teams that are that hot, which obviously in the history of the NFL doesn't happen all that often, 3-17 against the spread on the road. And look, if you've been watching these teams play the past couple years, it truly comes down to the final possession and clock management. We've seen some of the most bizarre clock management in this series the last couple years, plus matchups. Cowboys, their biggest weakness is their secondary. With Odell Beckham, Sterling Shepard, I think they're going to find plenty of seams and holes in that secondary. I think it is going to be close. Look, there's actually a possibility. Remember, 3 points is pretty large in the NFL. This is a game that could come down to a game-winning field goal. Dallas could actually win the game outright, but the Giants certainly get the cover.
All right. Well, it is a split line here. We can give you. Actually, no, it's not. We can. You're getting plus odds at +3. Going head to head. Joe,
I got to jump back in there, Pistol Pete.
Yeah.
All right. Joe threw out that record, but this is not the same team as last. 3-7, whatever. I'm just telling you right now. You throw on top revenge factor. The only game they lost this year was against this team, 28-27 in Week 1, and last week showed what the New York Giants are all about. Pittsburgh fed off of that team so easily that it was embarrassing. This is going to be a nasty beatdown, and Joe is going to be saying once again, you're a nasty man, Mike Brenner.
I will say this, Joe Duffy, Mike Brenner's gone head-to-head against many of our cappers this year.
I'm 12-0, baby.
I don't even know I can't even remember one head-to-head that he's lost, which is not a good sign for you, Joe Duffy.
Well, I would have to go back and check that, but I do know when I release my premium plays here, they have been very good. This is not yet an actual premium play, so I don't know if it, but no, I have ultimate respect for Mike Brenner, so I know he's a tough guy to go head-to-head with. But remember, look, we handicapped the Giants and the Steelers last week, and I said it was a great situation for the Steelers. They had all their weapons, a rare case of having all their weapons. Well, Dallas, already a weak defense, is getting even weaker in the secondary. So I think the Giants, at the very least, will keep it close enough, and I think there's a pretty good possibility they win this game outright.
All right, we have yet another head-to-head. Mike Brenner on Dallas -3. Joe Duffy recommending a play on the Giants +3, and of course that is at plus money right now, +105. Joe Duffy, thanks as always for your insights. You've been doing this for a long time, very, very successfully. offshoreinsiders.com. Give a quick plug for your website.
Any month is a great time to jump on Joe Duffy's picks, but March and December, I get almost no sleep, literally work about 16 hours a day. It's going to pay off for you. I already have a bunch of bowl winners that we're looking at, but anyway, just visit offshoreinsiders.com for all the details on this weekend's action.
Okay, thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. You got the same sleeping schedule Pete Loshak does, 16 hours a day, buddy. Hey, whoever wins this one, we're going to cheer, because guess what? The bookie pays for the beer.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.